What's happening, Hammers? Dan Lawless, West Ham Fan TV, back with another edition of the West Ham Week, where I take 3 of the top stories from West Ham for throughout the week and break it down to 2-minute sections. Now, before I get into that, West Ham Fan TV, we're back in for the FBA Awards for Best Video Blogger Awards. So if you can vote for us, we'd really appreciate that. I'll put the details in the comment section below. You can go on the website and do it directly there, or if you've got Twitter, you can click a link and it auto-generates a tweet for you and then tweet that out. So really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get on with it. Start the timer now. So, devastating rumour that's come out, it's been reported by various sources, including X, that Hernandez Chicharito is likely to leave West Ham in the summer. Now, this would be, if we let him go, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be an absolutely stupid decision. I believe I saw a stat saying he scored something like 9 in his last 14 appearances. You know, and you got to think, like, out of them appearances, how many starts he's had. And I think that's, you know, years and years and years we've been crying out for a poacher and a prolific goal scorer. And we finally get one, and we don't use him properly. And now we're looking to get rid of him after one season. Or I mean, if he wants to leave, I don't blame him. But you know, I've seen a lot of fans sort of comment saying, well, he doesn't fit our system. West Ham, we play one up top. Who decided that one up front was a West Ham system? Is it a West Ham system, or is it the system that the players that we have and the managers that we seem to be getting play? So, to me, you know, build your system around the players that you've got and then players that you can then go and get. So I don't see why we can't go and play Arnautovic and Hernandez up front next season together. You know, you get other players so that allow you to play that system, maybe some more wingers, and another left back, definitely and a right back. But we should definitely be looking to play them two, or Arnautovic just behind. We should be able to play them two up front. I think it'd be a travesty if we let Hernandez go. And if it comes down to me, because there's the thing, like it might be a David Moyes thing. If it comes down between keeping David Moyes or keeping Hernandez, I pick Hernandez all day long, and maybe look at a more progressive manager for next season. Like this season, I understand playing the way you have to play because of the players that we've got and the injuries we've got. But next season, we need to sit down and give him assurances and keep him, because he is a very good goal scorer, as we saw against Chelsea. Moving on. This story made me laugh when it came out. Arthur Masuaku apparently is a target for Spurs, who are looking to replace the Danny Rose, who's looking likely to leave. He made rumblings. He's not happy with his wages. They have this wage cap going on, this wage structure at Spurs that is, I suppose, quite frustrating to a lot of players and not really competitive with other top 4, top 5 teams. So he looks like he could be on the way out, and they want to replace him with Arthur Masuaku. Now, to quote DT from Arsenal Fan TV, what he said in one of his videos, it ain't happening. Quote me on it. It's not happening at all, right? You can take this video, put it up in the summer. It's not going to happen at all. Never. Like, you know, whatever you say about this board, they will not sell to Spurs now, right? At this juncture, where we are, what they're trying to do with the way the fans are. If they sold Masuaku to Spurs in the summer, imagine this is our biggest transfer window since they took over. If they sold him to Spurs, that'd be it. There'd be riots on their hands. You know, we've seen how pivotal he is to the team when he come back against Southampton. You know, amazing assist. Trevor Sinclair-esque that was to Arnautovic. And he's skillful. But the thing is, they want to replace a left-back with Arthur Masuaku. Now, to me, going forward, I'm thinking he does a good job at wing-back. And then if we're not playing a wing-back system, he can definitely play as a left winger. And, you know, like I said, going forward, just taking players on, you know, he's brilliant. And I just can't see that happening. If he really did want to leave, if we had to sell him to anyone else, sell him abroad, but not to Spurs. I'd hate to see that. It's not going to happen. It's the Sun anyway reported that, so it's probably a load of rubbish anyway, but I felt like I should talk about it. Lastly, another story that has come out, reported by several people, including a very own ex-employee, has stated that Danny Drinkwater is a target for West Ham. He's not exactly happy with his playing time at Chelsea, but then again, what did you expect, Danny? Really, what did you expect when you went to Chelsea? you know, they only brought you because of your bloody passport, mate, anyway. So he wants to stay in London, or it's easy for him to stay in London. He's only just got here, he's settled, whatever. So West Ham's an option for him. Now, I would have him, right? I think he'd be a good addition to our squad. You know, he's not marquee, but he's definitely a good player to have in your squad. And he was pivotal in that title-winning season. Obviously, Kante, Mahrez, and Vardy were the key figures, and to some extent, Kasper Schmeichel. But, you know, he was still an important component. And, you know, but the rumoured price they're talking about makes me laugh. £30 million for if we want Danny Drinkwater. £30 million. Are they out of their mind? We would never pay. Can you see them paying £30 million for Danny Drinkwater? I'd take him on loan, you know, but as a back, I don't want him to be like, whoa, this is our centre midfielder. Look, there we go. We've got a centre midfielder. Job done. No, we got to like, he's not a priority for us. We need to buy players that are a definite improvement on our starting 11, and then sort of look to add the squad players, and that's where I'm looking at the loans. But we need to get players that are a definite improvement on our starting 11, guaranteed to get into the team every week, and then we look at our squad players. And £30 million, you can do one, Chelsea, if I'm honest with you. So that's it. That's all this week. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about these topics. I'd love to read what you guys see. I love to interact with you guys in the comments section. It's always good fun to talk to other West Ham fans about the club we all love. And even if you're not a West Ham fan, I like to hear your opinions as well from an outside perspective. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button to get notified when we put a video up, and please vote for us in the FBAs. We had a good time last time. We drank the place absolutely dry. Didn't come away with an award, but we had a good time, and we would like to see if we could possibly win it this year. So anyway, thank you guys for all your support. Let's hope we do Stoke on Monday. That'd be massive. One thing left to say: come on, you Irons.